Hello everyone, this is Sri Chinta from Math Rules, and today we're going to be doing multiplying binomials. So basically I'm going to be making this video is multiplying on binomials, but I will be soon making a video on all the monomial, binomial, polynomials, like whatever those are, like what they are, and also like trinomials. What they are, I'll be making a video on that, so stay tuned for that too. And so for this so let's just actually get right into the topic. So, multiplying binomials. The one of the methods that I use the most, and is probably the only method I use, is FOIL. Except that's supposed to be in all caps because it's an acronym. FOIL. So FOIL basically stands for first outside, inside, that's an N, let me actually rewrite that, outside, inside, that's a long S, inside, and last. So basically, this is how we multiply binomials. So basically, a binomial is a polynomial which has two variables, not two variables actually, has two terms basically. So for example, 2x plus 5 is a binomial. 10x plus 5. Or wait, I already used 5. 10x plus 10. Why not? Those are examples of binomials. So binomials, the bi means 2. And then I think nomial means terms. I'm not sure, but bi means 2. So that means it has two terms. So 2x here is a term, and 5 here is a term. 10x is a term, 10 is a term. So let's see how to use this FOIL thing. Let's use, actually let's start with a simple problem. X plus 5, multiplied by x plus 2. So, according to our FOIL, let me actually write this down here. X plus 2, and x plus 5. So, according to FOIL, which states first you do first, I mean, that's kind of obvious. The first is basically this term. This is first. It's always first. Basically, x is the first term in this binomial, and x here is the first term in this binomial too. So that counts as the first. Let me just encircle those. So first, basically you multiply these two, which you could represent by drawing an arrow. And you could just write x squared up here. Let me actually erase. Let me just erase all of this. Okay. So, basically x times x. That's basically saying like x times x is basically the same as a number times a number. So x times x is basically x squared. Now what we do is according to FOIL, we do outside. So we do the first number times this number. Basically that means we do x times 2, which is 2x. I'll write that over here. And then we do inner, which is these two. So 5 times x is 5x. And then last, which is the last two terms, which is 5 times 2, which is 10. Now, we just have to just write out all the terms in a way that we can actually read it. So, x squared, that's our first term. I'm just going to list all down the terms. All the terms down. 5x and 10. And now you have to write this as a trinomial. So, because you can add these two because they're like terms. So, x squared plus 7x, because you just bring down the x squared, and 2x plus 5x is 7x, plus 10. Let's try another example. Say, let's actually try something with like 2x. 2x, x, why not? Wait, actually, let me write it lower. 2x, 6x, why not? Just to make it a little tough. Now we'll write plus and should I do minus? Actually, yeah, let's do minus. 2x plus 3 and 6x minus 5. So, as FOIL says, FOIL, first, outside, inside, last. So we do first, because first, I mean, obvious. So we do 2x times 6x. Which is, what's 2 times 6? That's 12. And what's x times x? Well, that's x squared. Oh. There, x squared. Now, what next we do outside. We do outside next. So, let's do outside. Wait, wrong problem. Okay. So that's basically 2x times minus 5. So that's minus 10. Now let's do inner. 3 times 6x, which is 18x. Because 3 times 6 is 18. And, oh, I forgot to write the x here. That would have been a big mistake. And now, finally, we'll do last, which is negative 15. Because positive times negative is always negative, and 3 times 5 is 15. Same thing here. 2x times negative 5 is negative 10x, because 2 times negative 5 is negative 10, and x times 1 is x. So, now we'll just have to list all the terms out. You don't have to list it out, but I think it's a little easier to do it that way. Comma, minus 10x, 18x, and the last term is negative 15. And we want to write, whenever we write the answer, we want it to be in standard form. Standard form basically means the highest degree, which here is x squared, is always first. So it would be 2x squared. Or basically, in other words, it means the degree is descending, or it's decreasing as we move. Which basically means that here we have x squared, 12x squared, that goes first. Then it's going to be negative 10x plus 18x. Then it's minus 15. This is x squared, or x to the power 0. And this is x to the power 1, and that's x to the power of 2. So x to the power 2 is always first. And now let's just simplify this to get the answer. Negative 10x plus 18x. Well, what is that? What's 18 minus 10? 8. So you add, it's plus 8 because the negative gets, basically 18 minus 10 is 8, obviously. And here the bigger number is 18, so we get positive sign. The positive sign is what the answer comes. That's the sign of the answer, basically. And we just bring down the 15. So this is the answer. It's always important to write in the standard form. Now let's just do one more example. Let's have it where we have 2x squared. Or actually no, let's not have x squared. 2x. Should I do 2x or let's do 20x, why not? Plus 20 times 10x plus 10. We do the same thing for your first, which is 20x times 10x, which is 200x squared. Remember, we have to multiply the coefficients and then the variable. So 20 times 10 is 200. X times x is x squared. And then we do outside. Or 20x times 10, which is 200x. It's going to be a big problem. Now, we're going to do inner, which is these two. We get 200x again. 100x. And lastly, 20 times 10, which is 200. See, you don't have to list it out. You can just write it out like this. And then we're just like gonna have to basically combine like terms. So we combine those two. 200x plus 200x is 400x. And we just bring down the 200. So that is the final answer. Oh, okay. So thank you for watching. We hope this helped you. And if this helped, please drop a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also comment on what we should do next, like what topic we should do next. Thank you for watching, and thank you guys. See you in the next video.